Hello student and welcome to my next video. Today we will learn from Mathematics NCERT syllabus Standard 6. Chapter 1 Knowing our Numbers. Subpoint 1.5 Roman Numerals. Let's see how to write Roman numbers. In my previous video we have learned the rules for writing Roman numbers. I have given the link in the description box. Please go through that link. You will learn all the rules related to Roman numerals. Today, let's see how to write Roman numbers. Now, we have been using the Hindu-Arabic numeral so far. This is not only system available. One of the early systems of writing numerals is the system of Roman numerals. This system is still used in many places. For example, we can see the use of Roman numerals in clocks. See, I have shown one clock here. Can you see Roman number written on it? It is also used for classes in the school timetable, etc. Now, as we have seen in the previous video, there are only 7 letters used to write Roman numbers. Now, the first letter is I, which denote 1, V 5, X 10, L 50, C 100, D 500, M 1000. Now, using these numbers, you can write Roman numbers up to 3999. Yes, you can write down the Roman numbers only up to 3999. In these letters, if you see, there is no single letter used for the number 0. 0 is not denoted by any single letter. Now let's see how to use only these 7 letters to write Roman numbers. The first one is 1. So I have written I for the 1. For 2 I have written double I. So I means 1, second I means 1. So 1 plus 1 it becomes 2. Now 3 I have written triple I. So this way we can start writing our Roman number. Now for 4th, we don't have any letter for 4. And we cannot write I 4 times because the rule says that you cannot repeat any letter 4 times. So now let's see for 5 we use V. We have a letter V for 5. So 4 is 5 minus 1. So I have written 1 here and 5 here. So just see. So see, for 4 I have written IV. As I told you in my previous video, that whenever we write a small number before the big number, it is the subtraction. So 5 minus 1 gives the answer 4. Now 6. It is 5 plus 1. So I have written 5 means V first and then 1 after it. Now 7. 5 plus 2. 8. 5 plus 3. Now for 9, we cannot write 5 plus 4 times I. So we have a letter X for the 10. Now 9 is 10 minus 1. So I will write IX for 9. So these are the basic numbers you remember. We are going to use these numbers to write the next number. So here it is 1 I, 2 double I, 3 triple I, 4 IV, 5 V, 6 VI, 7 V double I, 8 V triple I, and 9 it is IX. Now let's see how to write 10 to 90. For 10 we have X, letter X. For 20 it is 10 plus 10, so double X. For 30 it is 10 plus 10 plus 10, so it is triple X. Now 40 we cannot write 4 times X. So let's see, for 50 we have L. So 40 is 50 minus 10. So I will write 50, and for minus I will write the X on the left side. So 40 is XL and 50 is L. 60 is LX. Just see, I have subtracted 10 from 50 to write 40, so I have written it on the left side. And here 50 plus 10, which gives me the answer 60, so I have written it on the right side. Now 70 L double X, 80 L triple X, means L plus 30, it is 80. Now for 90 we have C for 100. So 90 is 100 minus 10. So for minus I will write the X on left side. Now as I told you to remember 1 to 9, same way you just remember 10X, 20 double X, 30 triple X, 40 XL, 50 L, 60 LX, 70 L double X, 80 L triple X, and 90 XC. Now let's see how to write 200, 300, 400. So for 200 it is 100 plus 100, so it is double C. 300 C, C, C. 100 plus 100 plus 100, it is 300. Now 400, we don't have a letter, we cannot write C 4 times. So 500, we have a D, letter D for 500. So 400 we can write 500 minus 100. So C and D for 400. Now 600 is 500 plus 100, so that is DC. 700 is 500 plus 200, DCC. 800 is 500 plus 300, that is D for 500 and CCC for 300. So it is 800. Now 900, again we don't have any letter. So for 1000 we write M. So 900 is 100 minus from 1000. So it is C M. For 2000 we can write M, M. For 3000 we can write M, M, M 3 times. So just go through this chart and remember the basic numbers. See here, I will show this chart again. Just remember these basic numbers. Now we can write any number using these basic alphabets. Let's see how to write that. Now let's see how to write 695. So for 600 we have D, C. Let's expand this number. 600, we can expand it like this. 695. Okay. So for 600 we have D, C. For 90, we have X, C. So let's write X, C. And for 5, we have V. So, how to write 695 is D, C, X, C, V. This is 600, this is 90, and this is 5. So DC, X, C, V, it is 695. Now let's see how to write 705. Expand 705, it is 700 plus 5. So just now we have written for 700 DCC, can you see here? So it is DCC and V for 5. So 705 is simply written as DCC5. Doesn't matter the number is so large, just expand that number. Now here it is 831. So I will write it 831. Now for 800, we have written DCCC. Just remember this chart. So I will write it down. 831. So for 800, I have DCCC. For 30, we have XXX, and for 1 we use I. So this is my 831. Now let's take some bigger number, that is 2,579. Let's expand this number. As I told you, don't worry. Whatever big number it is, just expand it. So it is 2,579. So for 2,000, we have just written double M. So it is double M for 2,000. 500, we have a letter D. So this is 2,500. Now 70, we write LXX, and 9 we write IA. So this is 2,579. Let's see some more examples. I have written 3,999, which is the last Roman number. You cannot write any Roman number after this. Now let's expand. It is 3,999. So for 3,000, we have triple M. For 900, we have CM. For 90, we have XC. And for 9, we have IX. See how simple it is. It is 3,000, triple M. 900, we have CM. 90, we have XC. And 9, we have IX. So this is 3,999. Let's take another example. 1,200, suppose 56. Let's expand this. 1,256. Now for 1,000, we have M. 200, we write C. 50, we have L. And 6, we write VI. So my number is 1,256. Let's take another, suppose 440. It is 400 plus 40. So 400, we write CD. It is my 400. And 40, we write XL. This is 440. Let's take another big example. Suppose 3671. Don't worry, just expand it. 3671. Now for 3000 we have triple M. For 600 we have D, C. For 70 we have L, double X. And for 1 we have I. So this is 3671. Now using these rules you can write any Roman number between 1 to 3999. Just remember these rules, just go through these rules. I have given the link in the description box also. Go through that link. Just read the Roman numbers rules and start practicing. Thank you for watching my video.